What's going on, y'all? What it is. So let's go ahead and slide on these topics. So I want to talk about Jamie Foxx and whatever the hell could have went down while he was celebrating his birthday dinner at Mr. Chow in Los Angeles. He was out trying to enjoy the festivities and celebrate another year being alive. And then all of a sudden things went left. And reportedly somebody threw some glass at Jamie Foxx, connected with him, and he ended up needing stitches. And so this took place around 10 p.m. on Friday night. Now, of course, people are going to start those engines of speculation up like this. And run with the theory that this all has something to do with Diddy based off of the fact that Jamie's Netflix special just came out. Now, I'm hearing that Jamie's Netflix special was 3 days, but they were able to compile it all into 90 minutes. And so they're also saying that there was a lot of things that didn't air on the Netflix special that Jamie said about Diddy. Now, it's not above the realm of possibility that this could have been a situation where somebody was reacting or responding to the things that Jamie Foxx said about Diddy. It's not far-fetched, but we really don't know the facts. But I will say, just being on the outside looking in, it just seems as though that Jamie Foxx is not safe in Hollywood. It seems as though he knows too much information and somebody is out to get him. So guys, I want you all to check out this clip and I'll be back.
Jamie Foxx is shaking, and I know that I'm driving, but baby, this is breaking news, and I had to spill the tea. So, Jamie Foxx recently got hit in the mouth, allegedly at his birthday party. Somebody threw a glass at his face. They threw a glass at his face while he was at his birthday party, and his birthday was December 13th, my best friend's birthday, so it was just yesterday. Well, even his reps are reporting that he got hit in the mouth. He had to go get stitches. And we're like, who hit Jamie in the mouth? Like, why did he get hit in the mouth? Baby, they're saying this is all behind Diddy. There's so much to this story. I could not wait to tell y'all. We on the road, but stick beside me. Let's talk about it. So, you know, right now, everybody is talking about Jamie Foxx's Netflix special. It's all everybody's talking about. For the people I have spoken to, they have said that it is a tear jerker. Like, if you watch this, get ready to cry. And he's exposing everything, right? So he's talking about his accident, what happened to him that had him hospitalized for all of those days. He's talking about Diddy, and he's talking about TD Jakes. And he's spilling the tea. Now, this Netflix special was over a couple of days, right? It was over a couple of days. It was a 3-day Netflix special, although they took it and made it 90 minutes. So, out of 9 hours, 3 hours from Friday to Sunday, they made it a 90-minute special. That is common because you want to get your ticket money and everybody come all those different days, but then you still want your special and you can't leave in everything, especially things that are too incriminating and that are only for the people that pay for the ticket. Well, let me tell y'all the tea that he was spilling on everybody. So first of all, he was talking about TD Jakes, calling TD Jakes a power bottom. And that confirmed for me a lot of the antics and stuff that TD Jakes has been going through in his, like, you know, in his passing out on stage and all the antics that he's been into as far as the church and having to act like he was revitalized after not having a stroke but having stroke-like symptoms, whatever. He needed a revital. He needed y'all to see him as a martyr and to see that God didn't break him down and he came back, and I knew it. I knew it. I said, this gives me stunts and shows. Camp queenly stunts and shows. And that's exactly what Choke No Joke, shout out to Choke No Joke, he went on the Lionel B show on YouTube, and I don't care what nobody say, all these years Lionel B has been credible, baby, and he brought on Choke No Joke, and Choke No Joke is a comedian, and he was there, and he showed his different outfits, his 3 different outfits from that day, and how Jamie Foxx and his daughters all had on the same outfit from them 3 days. They ain't changed their fit. And so he was saying in the show, he definitely did more than one Diddy joke. Now, I have not seen the special yet, but they said on the special only like 1.5 Diddy jokes were aired. Come to find out, he did about 3, 4, 5, 7 of them things. And he told the tea. He said that Diddy allegedly was the reason for his accident. He said that Diddy gave him a drink at a party or some instance where him and Diddy was around each other, and whatever drink Diddy gave him put him in a coma, put him in a medical crisis. And that's what really happened to him. Now, I heard whisperings of that before. I did. But I never reported on it because I never got more than just whisperings on it. You know, I'd be deep into a news cycle. So when I hear stuff, I got to put it back in my file cabinet, put it in the back of my Rolodex. But I did hear that. And they said at the comedy show, baby, he confirmed it. He said for sure Diddy gave him that drink, and he was playing pickleball, and baby, he passed out, and it was over, and then he, you know, had to come to. Now he's back in action. He said that Diddy is everything, allegedly, that we think that he is. And talking too much about Diddy, they went down to the to his party. I'll show you a picture from his party. I thought this was so cute because at Jamie Foxx's party, you know, he always wear them tinted glasses. He be having this tinted glasses ever since that unpredictable, that video, and they put him on the cake. I thought that was a hoot. I thought that was so funny. That's like Flavor Flav's clock, Jamie Foxx blue tinted aviators. So yeah, they went down to the Mr. Chow, was it Mr. Chow, y'all? And they said somebody took a glass and hit the face. Now, if you look at the comments of the Lionel B show video that he did on it, they like it was one of Diddy's boyfriends. But to me, for real, I think it's just one of Diddy's goons.
All right, so you guys just saw and heard all of that. And just going by social media and everybody that's talking about this situation, it seems as though that all signs point to someone that's associated with Diddy. That's the cause of Jamie Foxx having to go get stitches. So is this a case of where snitches get stitches? Listen, I don't know. But it just seems as though to me, and I want to ask you guys this question, like, do you think that Jamie Foxx would have actually talked about Diddy in the fashion that he did? And I'm talking about the things that aired on the Netflix special and the things that didn't air. Do you think that he would have talked about Diddy to this magnitude if Diddy was still out? Now, I'm not saying that Jamie is afraid of Diddy, and he very well may have said what he wanted to say on this Netflix special and beyond, but I didn't hear all of this gibberish before when Diddy was out. So maybe he thought that because Diddy is locked up, there will be no repercussions for his actions, and he could just say what he want to say and nobody could touch him. And this is based off of if this is connected to Diddy. But overall, at this point, I'm just praying for Jamie's safety because, listen, I don't know this brother personally, but he's just one of the most talented human beings that have ever walked the face of this earth. I know the joy that he brought into many of our homes with his comedy, with his music, with his acting, and so forth and so on. And I don't want to see anything happen to this brother. But at the end of the day, I just feel like that there is a target on Jamie's back. But anyway, let's move along because I briefly want to talk about comedians Cristina Payne and Corey Holcomb. So Cristina has come out and accused Corey Holcomb of putting paws on her after a comedy show. And it's wild. Let me read to you all what Cristina had to say about this situation. So Cristina posted this on her Instagram story about a couple of days ago, and it says, Corey Holcomb is a W eater, and I'm paraphrasing there. Then Cristina goes on to say in a savage manner, if I was a YT woman and this little blank worthless piece of blank put paws on her, what do you expect to happen? So why would it be any lesser of consequences if it happened to me? I was taught as a child to keep my hands to myself. Evidently, Corey Holcomb wasn't raised right, and his mama didn't love him enough to teach him to respect women. In the game of roasting / dozen / capping, we all know that whomever cries or wants to fight loses, and this blankless little boy lost it. God is so good. Corey also had a pow on him, saying he was ready for any and everything. He then passed the pow over to Trina with the truth when he thought the police was coming. All right, so this alleged incident went down at the comedy club in Hollywood called Hollywood Improv. And from what I'm hearing is that Cristina got the best of him when it came to the jokes or whatever, and Corey Holcomb got mad and tried to check her, and she said that he put paws on her and also had a pow. And so given the nature of Corey Holcomb, of how he continuously disrespects women, talks about his own children in a very perturbed way, I personally wouldn't put it past Corey because he's definitely capable of doing this to a woman. Look at his disdain and rhetoric that he has towards women. You know what I'm saying? All the time. And so listen, he has a right to respond to the accusations and clear his name if it's clearable. I don't think that's a word, but it's a word today. Now, I have a question about all of this. Where were the men at? Because I'm pretty sure that there were men at this comedy club. You guys just sat back and let this man allegedly do this to this woman? You just sat back and just let it transpire. You guys are scared of Corey too? Why would you let him conduct business like this? Running up on this woman like she's a dude in the streets, waving a pow pow, talking about you down for whatever. It's up and it's stuck. I mean, come on, what a weak man. If this is all true, I'm just keeping it all the way 100. And listen, this is not a conversation piece for social media, Christina, unfortunately, in my estimation. Go ahead and press them charges. Go ahead and press them charges. It's not snitching. You're a female, and no woman deserves to be violated in this manner. And listen, this is where I call hypocritical BS when it comes to comedians, because if a comedian gets on someone in the audience and someone in the audience gets upset and be ready to fight, people be like, chill, man, it's just comedy, man. Some of us want to always give comedians a pass. Well, this is his colleague, right? They work in the same business, and you don't have that same grace for your colleague just because she got the best of you when it came to roasting and things of that nature. This is just BS to me. But anyway, I'm gonna let this go right here. I want you guys to drop down in the comments and let me know what you think about everything I discussed within this video. Don't forget to like, comment, share, and if you're new here, consider subscribing to the channel. I'll get with you guys later. Peace.